Hey guys, everyone. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, Dark Spider David. Hey guys, David here with another video. Now I said I was gonna wait maybe a couple weeks to do this video, but you know what? We got the new Star Trek movie coming out, so obviously there's gonna be a lot of reviews of that, and this review as well as all the other reviews of the new X-Men Origins Wolverine movie are gonna be pushed aside. So let me just get this review out in the open. So obviously this is the spoiler-full, in-depth review of X-Men Origins Wolverine, so I'm going to be going into detail. So if you have not seen the movie, or you don't want to get spoiled, then don't watch this. Go watch my other review of it. But if you don't really care, or you have seen the movie, then okay, keep watching. So obviously you know what the movie is about. I don't have to explain it again. X-Men Origins Wolverine explains the origin of Wolverine. So first, let's talk about these three multiple endings. Now, depending on which city you live in, maybe even which state you live in, which theater you went to, which room you watched the movie in, you might get a different ending. There are three multiple endings. The endings, however, are after the end credits. You know how movies have post-credit scenes where, you know, the credits are rolling, almost everybody's gone out of the theater, but then suddenly a new scene will appear, and this scene will either be just a simple little Easter egg, or, you know, one of those scenes that will leave the door open for a sequel, and will tease you about it. There are three of them when it comes to the new Wolverine movie, depending on which, movie reel of the movie it is that you saw. There are three. Here they are. Starting with my least favorite, from least favorite to my most favorite. Least favorite is General Stryker getting arrested. He's not really getting arrested. He's just, being brought into questioning about the murder of Colonel whatever his face is. Which I thought the murder where he killed him with the sword, I thought that was incredibly unrealistic. The way he just went like this, and it was incredibly predictable. I totally saw that coming. Where have we not seen that? Where the guy refuses to give him funding for something, and then in revenge he just freaking kills him. Kind of makes sense at that. Yeah, Stryker gets arrested. The second one is Wolverine drinking to remember at the bar, drinking some sake, and the girl asks him, are you drinking to forget? And he says, I'm drinking to remember. I'm not too, I don't know much about Wolverine, but according to some people there is a Japanese backstory, so that scene kind of leaves, like I said, the door open to another Wolverine prequel in which we're going to explain that Japanese story somehow. And the third ending is obviously my most favorite. You guys probably already watched it, you looked it up on YouTube and watched it, and that's obviously Deadpool surviving. After being decapitated out of the rocks, you see a giant, one of his knives, retract, and suddenly you see his hand come out and start to grab his head, and then suddenly in his head, his eyes open, and it's just weird and funny at the same time. To the audience, he says, "Shh," like that. Being that he's joking around about and whispering to the audience, I'm guessing Deadpool will appear again in a new spin-off, and it has been confirmed on comingsoon.net that there's going to be a Deadpool spin-off, and in the spin-off he's going to be the Merc with the Mouth, or the Merc with the, the Merc with the Mouth, and that's his nickname. So probably Deadpool will develop into the character that we all know and love. Obviously he wasn't really developed here in the movie. In fact, I thought that Deadpool got Venomitis. Venomitis is a disease. Symptoms include short screen time, poor character development, and very fast kill-off. Those are the symptoms to Venomitis. Now people are complaining and whining that Will.i.am's in this movie and that he shouldn't be in there. In my opinion, I didn't mind him. His character was alright. It wasn't it wasn't essential to the story, but I don't know, his character was okay. They suddenly kill him off like they killed off Cyclops in X-Men The Last Stand in like the first 10 minutes. Here they kill him off a little later on in the movie, but killing him off didn't do justice to the movie. It wasn't exactly necessary, and adding to that, it was like a sudden kill. Like they kill off characters like it was nothing. Like Cyclops, just kill him off. He's an iconic character to the story, and they just go and kill him. It makes no sense. At least put some sort of dramatic music when they get killed off, like oh, or something like that. I don't know, just do something. Alright, now let's talk about Gambit for a second. Gambit, much like they said throughout the publicity and everything, he didn't have a cameo. He had a supporting role. Gambit is not fit for a supporting role. He's got to be one of the leads. And that's actually one of the issues with this movie in general. You're putting in all these characters, and you're not putting in any character development, and you're just throwing them in there. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm sure that I'm not the only person that actually says this. Plus, I also thought it was silly during the scene where in order to get information out of Blob, Wolverine has to beat him at his own game by boxing him instead of just fighting him. I thought that scene was silly. It distracted me from the story. It drew me out of the movie completely. I thought the scene was completely unnecessary. He should just beat him up the way he always does. It made no sense to me at all. But it did not ruin the movie for me. It wasn't like one of those things that just killed off the movie. No, I just thought it was unnecessary and made no sense in general. So despite all these little nitpickings and things that I'm just pointing out, it's a good movie, but it's not great. It's not, you know, one of the best superhero adaptations that we've seen. It's just good. If you don't have anything to do, go watch Wolverine. Like I said before, I give this movie an 8.0 out of 10, which is a B-. This movie is good, but I feel like they could have just done better. And there is a new, well, they haven't confirmed it officially, but they are kind of, you know, moving forward with a X-Men Origins Wolverine 2 and possibly a Deadpool spin-off. And Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds is attached to play Deadpool in the Deadpool spin-off movie. So hopefully, you know, they'll develop the character a lot more and they'll bring more life to, you know, the comic book character that we all know. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you around.